Here for our first opening game between the Moraine Valley Community College Cyclones and the Triton College Trojans. My name is Brad Gogol. I'll be taking you through our game tonight as I will set through our starting lineups for you guys. For Moraine Valley, we have Jordan Radcliffe, number 11, Tommy DiMaggiorantis, number 12, number 24, Jalen Williams, number 30, Nick Sims, and number 35, Ilonis Markoskas. For the Triton College Trojans, number 0, Virgil Allen, number 2, Matt Johnson, 3, Deonta Terrell, 15, John Joyce, and closing it out, number 24, Dante Thorpe. Now we have about a minute and a half until tip-off here. As I said, we are in the center for Triton College. As we get ready for tip-off, everybody's coming around the lines. Refs giving us some fist bumps, so we hope for a good game here. As I mentioned, first game of the season for both of these teams. Both teams a bit of a powerhouse the last couple of years within their respective conferences. Moraine Valley has spent the last 2 years winning their conference, that being the Illinois Skyway Collegiate Conference. 2 years running. They have a new head coach this year, however, in Anthony Amarino. Now, Amarino actually retired 2 years ago and came out of retirement for this job. He told reporters that he just couldn't get rid of the itch for basketball. Amarino, quite a decorated coach, spent 7 years at Harper College before he retired in 2014. Before that, spent 15 years at Morton Grove. As for Triton College, they're coached by head coach Steve Christensen. However, he is unable to be here tonight. So taking over the reins for him today will be Rex Parker. And the Triton College has an even more impressive run on them right now. They have 3 straight years of being their conference champs, that being the North Central Community College Conference, or N4C for short. They went undefeated in their conference last year and made it all the way to the Division II NGCAA tournament. That is the National Junior College Athletic Association. A 34-3 record and being undefeated in their conference pushed them to second place in that division, as we will get ready for the national anthem. Roar of applause there as this crowd is ready to get this regular season underway. Just closing out, though, assistant coaches for Moraine Valley are Roosevelt Green and Tanner Mitchell. For the Triton College Trojans, Tyler Jones, Delaney Boleen, and Plato DeMacos.
6'7" guard, number 12, Tommy DiMaggiorantis.
You hear the starting lineups coming through for you here on our field.
6'6" guard, number 35, Ilonis Markoskas. 6'0" guard, number 13, Jason Rowland. 5'10" guard, number 30, Nick Sims. And a 6'1" guard, number 24, Jacob Wilson. Head coach of the Cyclones, Anthony Amarino. Now let's meet your Triton Trojans. 6'9", over number 0, Virgin Allen. 6'4", number 3, Deonta Terrell. Standing at 5'11", number 2, Matt Johnson. Standing at 6'5", number 15, John Joyce. And finally, he stands at 6'4", wears number 24, Deontay Thorpe. Head coach of the Trojans, Steve Christensen.
And with those lineups announced, we'll soon be underway here at the Collins Center at Triton College. Again, this is Brett Gogol streaming live on SportsTownChicago.com. Very important to get off to a good start for these two teams. The most interesting, I think, for me tonight will be just to see how Moraine Valley starts up with their new offense under their new head coach, Anthony Amarino. As for Triton College, they dominated their conference last year. We'll be able to see if they're able to do so again, as hands are now being shaken on the court as we get prepped for tip-off. Tommy DiModurantis and Virgil Allen at the center to take off the tip. Moraine Valley wearing their black uniforms, green numbers with white trim. They'll be going left to right. Triton College wearing their gray silver uniforms with red and yellow trim and red and yellow numbers. They'll be going from right to left. This game is underway. DiModurantis wins the tip, ends up in the hands of number 24, Jalen Williams. A long shot to start the game, goes off the back of the rim. Taken back out, trying to reset. That ball stolen, going up the court. And being fouled is number 3, Deonta Terrell. Smart foul by Williams there. Not giving up the 2 free points to Terrell.
Terrell shooting 2.
First shot for Terrell goes in, and they have their first lead of the game. And just like that, 16 seconds in, Triton College has a 2-point advantage over Moraine Valley. Up the ball, the Trojans being very aggressive on defense, not afraid to meet the Cyclones at the top of the key. Williams passes around the top, ends up in the hands and trapped underneath was Nick Sims as he lost the ball. Deonta Terrell comes the other way. Putting up the shot is Thorpe as that one falls short. Counterattack by the Cyclones. That one is blocked by Virgil Allen, able to get the ball out, and the Triton College Trojans will come the other way. Matt Johnson looking for his man up top over to the left side corner. Over to the other side is Joyce trying to make a drive and making the play. That's Terrell as he now has scored all 4 points for the Trojans. Cyclones trying to get something going here. Williams leading the attack. Passes off to the left wing, back to the top to DiModurantis. Underneath, what a pass. But unable to put it home is Jason Rowland. We'll get a foul on the shot. And 2 shots for Rowland.
Rowland to the line for 2.
Rowland with a shot here to get his team on the board. First one goes in. We have a 4-1 ball game. Rowland, a second-year player, 6 foot out of Oak Forest High School, makes his second free throw. And immediately the Cyclones putting on a press. Coming the other way up the court, into the corner to Johnson. Johnson trying to make some room. He's trapped by 2 Cyclones. Makes it out to Joyce. Joyce passes it down, making a drive. Trying to draw the foul was Dante Thorpe, but he put that ball in. Cyclones coming in the other way. Markowskis down, back up to the top to DiModurantis. ends up in Roland's hands. Trying to make something happen, ends up off the foot of a Trojan. And Moraine Valley will maintain possession. A real easy play on the inbound, and Markakis makes the easy layup. 6-4 ball game, 17:45 here to go in the first. As that shot put up by Terrell falls long on the counterattack of the Cyclones, going all the way and taking a hard spill is DiMaggiorantis. They're going to charge him they're going to get DiMaggiorantis for the charge though. And again, the Cyclones keeping the full court press on the Trojans. Again, Brett Gogol here for SportsTownChicago.com. As charging all the way down the court and drawing the foul. That's Dante Thorpe. Slicing through the lane, not anything that Markakis could have done there.
Thorpe to the line for one.
Thorpe now with 4 points and a chance to add on the and one. As he sinks it, the Trojans respond with their own full court press, passing it all the way down. As now it's up to Markakis, who hands it off into the corner. Roland looking for his man. DiMaggiorantis ends up with the ball up top. Roland passes over to Williams, and Williams drains that three-pointer to make this a 2-point ball game. Up top with it is Thorpe. Thorpe trying to make a move on the Cyclones. Markakis falls over. Allen pushing his way through, making his authority known. Out to the top corner, and the little stutter step, that'll cause Deonta Terrell to travel.
Turnover, Trojans.
And the Cyclones will take over with the chance to tie this game. That ball stolen by Virgil Allen. He's going to go all the way, uncontested, slams it home. What a play by Allen. Allen's a tall guy, listed at 6'9" as a sophomore, showing plenty of quickness on that move though. Dribbling all over the place, DiMaggiorantis ends up with it. On the floor, Terrell's going to be called with the foul. That was Nick Sims putting the moves on underneath before he handed off the ball to DiMaggiorantis. We'll get another inbound play from the Cyclones. Trying to get it right into DiMaggiorantis, and having to reach in is Dante Thorpe. We'll get another inbounds play coming right up.
Fouls on number 24 of the Trojans. Team's third.
As you heard, that's the third foul already on Dante Thorpe, or team's third foul. That three-pointer from Jalen Williams goes right through the net, as he's now got 6 points on the evening. Matt Johnson with the ball up top. Hard defense by Jalen Williams. He's going to be called for a blocking foul.
Wilson, foul. Team's fourth.
Heard their team's fourth foul for the Cyclones. Inbound play right in front of us here. Johnson takes the ball up top. Allen trying to set a screen for him. And Johnson able to draw another foul. That one on Markakis. The fouls very quickly piling up here for the Cyclones. 5 already, and we're less than 5 minutes into this game. Johnson once again takes the ball up top. Allen setting the screen. With a ball underneath and a slam home by Terrell. Beautiful pass by Johnson. They're going to say that number 15, that's John Joyce with a blocking foul for the Trojans. We get a substitution here coming into the game. Is Liddell Davis and Adrian Deere. DiMaggiorantis will take the ball out of the inbounds for the Cyclones. Williams passes it down underneath, back to the top to Markoskis. Underneath to DiMaggiorantis, unable to find any room. That ball's going to be stolen and a foul immediately on Jalen Williams. That's a good read on Adrian Deere's part to take that ball away.
Team 6, checking into the game for the Cyclones, number 11, Jordan Radcliffe, and number 22, Joe Rusevich.
Got a 13-10 game here, just over 15 minutes remaining in the first half of this game. Johnson sliding all the way through. We're going to get a pushing foul on the Trojans. That's number 40, Liddell Davis.
Number 40, team's 5th. Checking into the game for the Cyclones, number 25, Marlon Smith Jr.
Marlon Smith Jr. checks in as Markoskis makes his way off. Rusevich inbounding the ball for the Cyclones. Press once again on by the Trojans. As that ball gets stolen right back, a little bit of a fumble by Deere. Ends up in the hands of Thorpe, and that one gets blocked by two different Cyclones. And now they're going to call Jason Rowland for the push.
Following the Cyclones, number 13, team 7.
That pushes the Trojans into the bonus. We'll get the 1-and-1 here. 14:38 remaining here. 13-10 Trojans with the chance to extend their lead. That's Dante Thorpe stepping up to the line as he drops home his 6th point of the evening. Thorpe's second shot falls in. The full court press on once again. The Cyclones have got to find a way to get out of this. They've been caught too many times turning the ball over. As now it ends up in the hands of the Trojans. Going for the layup, getting hit hard, but not getting the foul is Thorpe. The Cyclones will take it the other way. Driving in, pass underneath, and slamming it home. That's Jason Rowland. May be on the community college level, people, but these guys are not afraid to put home the dunk. Johnson once again handling the ball for the Trojans. Puts it down underneath to number 40. That's Liddell Davis, but he'll be fouled on the way up, and we'll get 2 more shots here on the charity line for the Trojans.
Cyclones, number 22. Shooting 2 for the Trojans, number 40, Davis.
In the meantime, while we get these shots off, I'd like to throw out a shout out to my director, Chris Hamilton, and our camera operator, Eric Willow-White, helping to make this game possible for you all to see from home. We're broadcasting on sportstownchicago.com. As now the second shot goes and bounces off the back of the rim. Not the best free throw line shooting from Davis. And we're going to get another offensive foul. They're going to call Rowland for the push with the elbow. Definitely not happy with that call. Bringing it up now for the Trojans, Craig Atkins. And a little wild on that throw as Thorpe is unable to corral it. Bad turnover there for the Trojans. As now the Cyclones will take it back. Head coach Anthony Almarino calling out the plays here from the sidelines. As that goes into the hands up top of Sims. Sims looking for somebody underneath, nobody there. Long three-pointer put up by Jordan Radcliffe. That one rings home, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game, 15-15. Thorpe defended by two Cyclones up top. He'll get called by the travel there, trying to bring the ball behind him on the layup. Wasn't able to get it back in time. Trojans ease up on their full court press here a little bit. As Radcliffe hands the ball to Sims. Shot back over into the far corner. And Sims will draw the foul. That's Adrian Deere with the push.
Foul on the Trojans, number 20.
And now the Cyclones one foul away from entering the bonus. Same inbounds play, same result. That's the third time they've run that play. And an easy 2 points for the Cyclones. That's Ruzovic giving the Cyclones their first lead of this game. Ball almost stolen away, but that'll set up a long three. Unable to put it home though. But that's Bunjaku on the rebound. He'll be fouled, and now he'll step up to the free throw line. First shot by Bunjaku falls short off the front of the rim. (15-17) Cyclones leading. 12:18 left here in this first half. Trojans go back to the full court press. Just able to find an inbound man was Luke Hook. Marlon Smith Jr. handing it off to Radcliffe, trying to go underneath with it. That ball will be tipped out of bounds, but the Cyclones will maintain possession.
Cyclones ball.
That inbounds play ends up in the hands of Hook underneath. He'll draw the foul. That's Craig Atkins.
Trojans number 10. Team 7. To the line for a 1-1.
That'll put Cyclones into the bonus. Luke Hook steps up to the line looking for his first points of the evening. As that one falls home as well. Hook makes both free throws. Makes it 19-16 Moraine Valley. Thorpe trying to make something happen at the top of the key. Passes it off. Almost losing it with the back door down the lane. That one gets picked off though by Radcliffe. And he'll bring it back the other way, all the way down for Hook. Overthrows him, had him open.
Checking in for the Cyclones, number 21.
I'm sure Radcliffe wishes he had that overhand pass back. Matt Johnson comes back into the game for the Trojans. Resumes his role as their point guard. Virgil Allen with a nifty pass over the top of the Cyclones defenders to Dante Thorpe. Thorpe puts it home easily. This is a 1-point ball game. Ball ends up going down underneath. Almost picked off by Thorpe.
Too high.
Sims ends up with the ball up the top side of the key. Dribbling in his hook. Puts up a wild turnaround shot. Falls right. And now the Trojans come the other way. And Thorpe puts that one home again. That makes 11 points for Dante Thorpe. And the Trojans reclaim the lead. Radcliffe puts that one up. Unable to put it away. And now the Trojans come the other way. Missed layup by Adrian Deere. Allen put it back up, but gets waved off.
Timeout Cyclones.
And the Cyclones will take their first timeout of the evening.
30-second timeout.
30-second timeout. During that time, I'll tell you guys about the Illinois Media School. That's who we're broadcasting through here on SportsTownChicago.com. If you've always wanted to do play-by-play, be behind the scenes, or work on camera, make sure to check out the Illinois Media School. Check out beonair.com or check out their campus in Lombard or downtown Chicago just on State Street. Again, I'm Brett Gogol bringing you this first regular season game between the Moraine Valley Community College Cyclones and the Triton College Trojans. Trojans currently leading 20-19 with 10:23 left to play as we resume after the Cyclone timeout. Cutting through and putting up the floater was Sims. Bounces off the back, and now Trojans, Matt Johnson comes up. Falls over to the right corner to Terrell, trying to find Johnson. Reclaims possession of the ball. Passes all the way to the far corner. Three-point shot by Bujaku, not even close. But able to put it back is Adrian Deere. And one thing that we've seen this game is that these teams are not taking their time. They are attacking the basket. We have the shot clocks here above the scoreboard. I'm not sure anyone's come within 10 seconds of the shot clock falling. Layup attempt missed. And charging all the way back down the other side, putting up a tough layup was Terrell, but Allen once again there for the rebound. The Trojans extend their lead to 6, and the Cyclones need to get something going here. Radcliffe passes off to Hook. Hook trying to make a move underneath, unable to do so. Radcliffe passes off to the far side. Tried to make the pass back to Radcliffe. That's Adrian Deere. Picks it off. Easy 2 points as Deere slams it home.
Timeout Cyclones.
We'll get another timeout for the Cyclones here as this has started to get away from them. They were up no more than 4 minutes ago. Trojans gone on a long run now that puts them up by 7 points. Definitely led by Dante Thorpe. Thorpe having 11 of the team's 26 points so far. And it's no surprise, as I mentioned, head coach Steve Christensen not here tonight, but his teams have been dominant over his years as head coach. This is his 13th season, a 304-89 record as head coach of the Trojans. That averages nearly 25 wins a year. And I'm sure their coach tonight, Rex Parker, is glad to see them coming out firing on all cylinders as they look to make a repeat appearance in the Division II NJCAA tournament. Head coach Anthony Amarino of the Cyclones trying to pump his team back up. Still plenty of time to play left here. We've got 8:34 remaining in the first. Trojans once again ease up on their press. As Williams tries to pass it off to Markoskis. Allen stole that one. Coming back and making the athletic defensive play was Tommy DiMaggiorantis.
Cyclone ball.
Jumping up through the air. That ends up tipping off the Trojan player after DiMaggiorantis tipped it. And what a play by number 12. Williams passes it out to DiMaggiorantis. Pass underneath, wide open. Markoskis in front of the net. Puts up a little floater, but unable to put it home. As now on the counterattack again. That one gets waved off. As Terrell, that's actually going to be an offensive foul on Meriton Bunchaku.
Checking into the game, number 15, John Joyce.
You hear there, John Joyce, one of the starters checking back into the game for the Trojans. As Williams brings up the ball for the Cyclones. Out to the far left wing. Back over to the right wing to Williams. Into the corner. And that three-point shot from DiMaggiorantis rings true. 26-22. Terrell able to just carve up that defense. Able to get a relatively easy layup. Gives him 8 points. Williams once again. Strong pick set by by Markoskis. They're going to call Matt Johnson, though, for the foul.
Foul the Trojans.
You see the ref there gets called for pushing the screener. That'll send Markoskis back up to the line once again.
Markoskis. Checking in for the Cyclones, number 20, Ron Williams. Checking in for the Trojans, number 24, Dante Thorpe.
You hear the substitutions there. As first one for Markoskis goes in, he'll get a second shot. This is exactly what the Cyclones needed after calling that timeout. Need to slow the game down. As I mentioned, the Trojans definitely pushing the pace so far in this game. Markoskis is now 4 for 4 on 3 free throws for the evening. As Thorpe trying to put the moves on Jason Rowland, but Rowland able to stay in front of his man. Terrell trying to make his way around. He's going to draw a foul on Markoskis.
Number 35, Markoskis. Terrell to the line for the Trojans. Shooting one of them.
There's now 10 fouls on the Cyclones. Puts it into double bonus. It'll be 2 shots here for Terrell. First one falls. That gives Terrell a chance to reach double digits in points here on this free throw. Skips off the front of the rim, but does fall in. Terrell with 10 points. Jalen Williams almost losing the ball. Strong defense by Adrian Deere. Williams trying to make a move on Deere, but Deere doing a fantastic job of keeping Williams in front of him. Almost a travel by Williams. That gets kicked out to Markoskis. And that three-pointer for the tall guy goes in. Markoskis, a second-year player, 6'6", out of Council Rock North High School. Originally from Lithuania, as that three-pointer for Adrian Deere responds. full court press once again on by the Trojans. Dimitrantis sneaks through, puts it underneath to Markakis, drives underneath the lane, misses an easy layup though. As now Thorpe on the counterattack, and he makes it look easy. The Cyclones are going to have to put a man in front of Thorpe because he is just absolutely tearing this defense apart when he drives.
Let's go, Willow.
A quick counterattack play by the Cyclones. That's a three-point shot by Jason Rowland. Thorpe brings it up top, calling out his offense. All the way into this corner to DeAndre Williams. Tyrell, sorry. Hands it off to John Joyce. A little mid-range jumper. We've got a 37-30 ball game. Long three-point shot put up by Rowland. Drains it. 10 points from Rowland. We've got a 37-33 ball game here. 4 minutes and 56 seconds left here in the first half. Deonta Terrell taking his time up here. Ends up in Thorpe's hands. Back out to Terrell.
Terrell for three.
And we've got now some three-point shooting going on here for both teams. William dribbles it up for the Cyclones. Now we're going to get a foul for the reach on Adrian Deere.
Foul on the Trojans, number 20, team's 10th.
Did you hear there? 10th foul for the Trojans. That'll send Williams up to the line for the double bonus.
Wilson in line for two.
That is Deere's second foul of the evening. Got a couple substitutions here.
Checking in for the Cyclones, number 22, Vucevic.
You're watching SportsTownChicago.com live stream of the Moraine Valley Community College Cyclones at the Triton College Trojans. That free throw falls off, but the Trojans recover. Johnson over Terrell, underneath to Allen. Ends up in the hands of Terrell in the corner. Thorpe with the three-point shot. Nothing but net. And now, the largest lead of the game for the Triton College Trojans. As that mid-range shot hits the front and back of the rim but falls out. Clears all over the floor here. That ends up off the leg of Thorpe. Cyclones lucky to maintain possession there.
Checking in for the Cyclones, number 11, Jordan Radcliffe.
9-point game here, 3:17 in the first.
Also checking in, number 32.
A couple more substitutions for Coach Amarino's Cyclones.
Nick Sims.
We'll start with Radcliffe up top. Back to the top of the key. And Joseph Ruzovic called for the travel. Bad turnover there for the Cyclones. As the Trojans continue to push the issue with these quick shots. High bounce off the rim. Ruzovic rebounds. Hands off to Radcliffe. Radcliffe trying to push through the defense, but he will draw the foul.
Foul on the Trojans, number 2. To the line, shooting to number 11, Radcliffe.
Matt Johnson with his second foul of the evening.
Entering for the Trojans, number 10, Craig Atkins. the Cyclones, number 25, Marlon Smith Jr.
Jordan Radcliffe at the line. Second-year guard out of Oak Forest High School. Sorry, out of Columbus International High School. Ends up with Thorpe. He's trying to call for some isolation. Allen underneath. Finally gets it. Gets his isolation. Thorpe pushing through. Makes a little stop play and is able to put home the layup. Thorpe continuing to dominate the Cyclones as he's making it way too easy to drive to the lane. 10-point game here now as Radcliffe makes the drive to the lane and puts up the easy layup. So action here for Craig Atkins, pushes the ball out. And another three-point shot, that's John Joyce. Almost losing the ball underneath and then doing so. Trojans will push the other way. Smart foul by Radcliffe. Otherwise, there was a very easy 2-on-1 development for the Trojans.
Terrell to the line, shooting 2.
The first one before Terrell falls in.
Timeout, Triton.
Triton will call a timeout with 2:08 in the
Full
first half
timeout.
remaining. Largest lead of the evening for the Trojans, 49-37. Brett Gogol here for SportstownChicago.com with the Illinois Media School. For any of you ever interested in doing play-by-play, being on radio, being a DJ, being behind the scenes, working operations, camera work, anything of the like, I highly encourage you to visit beonair.com. Again, that's the Illinois Media School. Take a look around. Check out some of the work that current and past students have done. Or at any time, give a call, set up a visit. We have campuses in Lombard and downtown Chicago. Again, joined here by Chris Hamilton, my director, Eric Willowhite, our camera operator. Big shout out to both of them. They make this operation happen more than anything I do. As now Terrell will step up to the line for a second shot. Pushes the Trojans up to 50 points. Radcliffe calling out the plays as he dribbles up court. Over to Ruzovic. Trying to make the play down the middle, but that one's picked off by Atkins. Atkins making the smart play, backs off, gets it up to Terrell. Terrell pushes all the way down the right side, just can't put that layup in. Ruzovic with the rebound. Three-point shot in the corner, rings out of the net. Now the Trojans quickly back, but slowed down by Terrell. That was Nick Sims with the missed three-pointer. Bounce pass underneath to Liddell Davis, though. That's two more for the Trojans. Radcliffe passes out and around. I'm not sure what happened there. Ruzovic just seemed to lose the handle. Ended up right in the hands of John Joyce. Thorpe in the corner, looking for separation. As now the Cyclones take a bit more of a 3-2 or 2-3 defense.
Davis for 2.
Davis taking the pass, able to put it home. easily. And now the Trojans just continuing to extend their lead. That pass blocked. Radcliffe thankfully ends up back in his hands again. Craig Atkins is all over Jordan Radcliffe. They'll switch off. Ends up with Rusevic. 10 seconds left. Wild three-pointer put up at the end of the shot clock. Rusevic, I'm not sure how he did that. That was an over-the-head soccer pass.
The clock should not stop.
As now we get an official timeout to correct the clock. Again, I'm not sure how that one by Rusevic went in. Something, though, the Cyclones desperately needed.
On the made basket. It shouldn't stop the made basket.
The correction takes some time off the clock, as the Trojans will have to make something happen quick. We've got 3.4 seconds on the clock here. Passing it all the way up to Thorpe. That ball will fall out of bounds, though, untouched, and the Cyclones are going to get the ball in their own end. John Joyce trying for the baseball pass. Just threw it wide right, and a bad mistake could allow for the Cyclones to get a few extra points before we head into the half. Radcliffe out to the top. Three-point shot at the end of regulation. That'll fall in. That's a big three-point shot by Nick Sims. That's 6 quick points at the end of the half. However, Triton College Trojans still leading this game 54-43. For Chris Hamilton and Eric Willowhite, I'm Brett Gogol with SportsTownChicago.com. We have reached the half here at the Collins Center at Triton College. We will return in about 12-13 minutes with the second half.
school sports is here, and SportsTownChicago.com, we are ready to provide the best high school sports live coverage all across Northern Illinois.
Test. Welcome back, everybody. We are here at Triton Community College in the Collins Center, just about back from halftime here of this season opener game between the Moraine Valley Community College Cyclones and the Triton College Trojans. Things were pretty close for most of the first half, but with about 10 minutes left, Triton College started to take over. They now hold an 11-point lead over the Cyclones, 54-43. And what's really been driving the Trojans is big halves from two of their starters, Deonta Terrell and Dante Thorpe. Both players with at least 15 points in the first half, absolutely driving them. Thorpe especially has had big success driving to the lane against the Cyclones. And I think the big thing for the Cyclones this half is going to be to somehow slow down the Trojans. Not once were the Trojans ever in threat of going to the shot clock limit. 30-second shot clock is a long time, but the times that they went 10 seconds or left on the shot clock were few and far between. As for the Trojans, it'll be obviously the opposite. Keep that pedal on the gas. Don't let up. Keep trying to push the issue. They've had mixed results when it came to their press, and we'll have to see what Coach Rex Parker is thinking for the second half. As the second half is underway, Trojans start with the ball, driving hard down the baseline is Matt Johnson. We're going to get a foul called on Tommy DiMadurantis.
His first.
Coach Anthony Amarino very unhappy with that call. The first point of the second half belonged to the Trojans. Second shot falls in as well. First possession of this half for the Cyclones, nearly picked off by John Joyce, but in trying to pick that ball off, ends up falling into Nick Sims. So both teams with quick fouls here in the first 30 seconds of the half. William hands off, and getting called for traveling is Jason Rowland. Again, I am Brett Gogol. You are listening to SportsTownChicago.com. We're here with the Illinois Media School. Be on TV, be on radio, be on air.com. Trojans with the ball again, and almost with the steal was Jason Rowland after he turned it over on the travel. Three-point shot goes off by Joyce, but he's able to get his own rebound. Driving to the lane is Terrell, passing it up top to Allen. Allen with the with a long two-point jumper. Ends up in the hands of the Cyclones. Rowland down to DiMaggiorantis, trying to make the drive down the lane. One-handed layup with the left hand. Comes up short. Johnson with a nifty move to drive to the lane, but drawing the charge is DiMaggiorantis. That's actually Lonas Markowskis drawing that charge. And that's exactly how you slow down players that are being fast and driving to the lane. Not much of a press put on here by the Trojans to start the second half. DiMaggiorantis gets it over the half-court line to Williams. Calling for it in the corner with Sims. Dribbles into the middle, passes it off, back to the top of the key. That shot from Williams falls pretty far to the left. Gets tipped out of bounds, though, by the Trojans. Cyclones with another inbounds play. Williams passes it off to the far wing. Little float shot. And Sims is unable to put it home. You see Dante Thorpe with the push.
His second, team third. Checking in for the Trojans, number 20, Adrian Deere.
From the left, ox of the inbounds, a quick little three-point shot play. Falls out of bounds, but the Cyclones do retain possession. Very long three-point shot up by Jason Rowland. Never a doubt he was walking away before that one even went in.
Get up. Right there, you got him now, you got him now. On the line, today.
Johnson, responding three-pointer by John Joyce. That's back-to-back deep three-point shots. Smart play by Rowland there, came in hard. Knew that the Trojan defender didn't have possession on him. The ref's discussing as to whether or not that's going to be on the floor or in the process of shooting. They're going to call it on the floor. That one on Adrian Deere, as you heard there, with his third foul, with 17:25 here remaining in the second half. Sims hands it down, sideways pass to Jalen Williams, and an easy short jumper for Williams. Matt Johnson for the Trojans. Little fadeaway shot. Johnson buries it. Down into the corner. Sims mishandles it. Gets it back up top. And Rowland will set up the offense. Sims fakes the three, tries to dribble around. Back out to the corner. Driving underneath. Sims tries to pass it back out. A little bit of a miscommunication. Rowland wasn't ready for it. And another turnover on the Cyclones. Thorpe bringing it up for the Trojans, looking for a lane, unable to find one, and backs off. Rowland on defense doing a good job of keeping Thorpe from being able to drive to the lane. That dish out to Adkins. Falls in and gives the Trojans a 16-point lead. Williams over to Sims. Ends up underneath, back out and around. Three-point shot That one hits the shot clock.
Checking in for the Trojans, number 22.
Bit of bad luck there for the Cyclones, because not only did it look like it may have fallen back in, but if not, Dima Durantis was there for the rebound and the putback. Thorpe once again passes over to Terrell. Terrell with 2 men on him is able to get a shot up, just rims around, falls out. Dima Durantis puts on a nifty move there, gets the left-handed hook. Ball stolen away. They're going to say that one was tipped. Thorpe drives all the way in, trying to draw a foul, unable to do so. But Bujaku ended up with the board, puts it back up. And with 14:55 to go, we have a 66-50 ball game. Trojans leading. Sim drives the lane. They're going to draw that one off, say the foul was on the floor. They're going to say Craig Atkins, the block there. 4th team foul. The near side inbounds from underneath the net. Another long three-pointer put up by the Cyclones. Sim shot that one just a bit short. Bounces off the backboard and out. Trojans with the ball. Terrell driving all the way up the court. Just unable to put it home. Sims putting up a little floater. Perfect elevation there. That ball tumbles loose, and Sims had no idea. He would have the easiest pass to the ball. Terrell at the right wing with it, drives around 2 Cyclones, dishes it out to the far corner. 3-point shot doesn't fall in for John Joyce. As Radcliffe drives back the other way, he's going to draw a foul.
Trojans, number 22. His second.
Bujaku's second foul. That'll send Radcliffe to the line.
Number 11, Jordan Radcliffe.
Falling short, unhappy with himself. Now they line up for the second shot. Radcliffe goes 1 for 2. Thorpe trying to make his move. Able to switch defenders off of him. Down into the corner to Terrell. Spin around layup. Gets hit hard.
Foul on the Cyclones, number 22. Heading to the line for the Trojans, number 3, Dante Terrell, shooting 2.
That's Joseph Ruzovic with the foul, his third. And this game has belonged to Terrell and Thorpe for the Trojans. Trojan cheerleaders willing that basketball in. 68-53, Trojans lead, 13:40 left here in the second half. And they're going to get Terrell for the trip.
Team 7.
That'll knock the Cyclones into the bonus. 7th team foul for the Trojans. Cyclones playing a relatively clean half, only 2 fouls so far. And if there is a way for the Cyclones to come back into this game, they'll have to try and take advantage of the fact that they are definitely being out-fouled by the Trojans. Radcliffe misses his second free throw. Driving all the way back down is Terrell. He's going to be fouled hard again.
Foul on the Cyclones, number 22.
And that's Ruzovic again. That'll drive him up to 4th foul.
Under the line for 2, number 3, Dante Terrell.
He bumped right at the free throw line. He was never in the act of shooting.
As now we will get our shots.
Checking into the game for the Cyclones, number 35.
And with 4 fouls, that'll take Ruzovic out of the game. Markoskis enters for him.
Check out.
Second shot from Terrell coming up. A 16-point ball game here. 13:28 left to play. Making a move inside. Easy pass. Nice play from Dimitriantis down to Jalen Williams. Williams was wide open, able to get that backward shot up and in. Hard defense being played here by the Cyclones, as that one's going to be stolen by Radcliffe all the way up. What a beautiful over-the-head pass to Dimitriantis, but he's unable to make the dunk. Didn't have much time to reset himself as Terrell all the way down, tips off the back of the rim. Another counterattack, and Radcliffe with the easy finger roll ends that quick bit of madness we had going on. Neither team wanting to settle down the pace, as we're not going to get a timeout called by the Trojans.
Timeout on the floor. Full timeout.
And once again, just want to remind everyone that you're listening to SportsTownChicago.com. I'm Brett Gogol, being here in the Triton College basketball gym. Chris Hamilton and Eric Willowhite helping to bring the game as well. Chris bringing you all the visuals you see, and Eric being the steady hand on the camera up top. Little short routine here by the Triton College cheerleaders, and we'll resume play.
Hey, get a stop right now. Get a stop.
Game starting to get a little bit closer as the Cyclones now only trail by 12. Will be Trojans ball. Cyclones making it tough on the inbounds play. Johnson has to retreat pretty far into his own territory to get that one. He calls the offense, getting trapped up top. They're going to call the push on the Cyclones on Jordan Radcliffe.
His second, team fourth.
Cyclones starting to get aggressive with their defense, not afraid to try and trap Johnson or whoever else at the top of the key. As Atkins moves around, but that one's tipped by Radcliffe, ends up in the hands of Dimitriantis. He makes his way all the way in, passes out to the corner, a little high for Williams. Williams runs down baseline, gets it up to Sims. Sims with the three-pointer, hits iron, just unable to keep it in as Williams. 12:03 left here in the second half. 70-58 Trojans over the Cyclones. We're going to get a 30-second timeout here by the Cyclones.
30-second timeout.
And once again, just want to remind everyone, for more information about what we do here at SportsTownChicago.com, make sure to check out the Illinois Media School. Illinois Media School makes broadcasting dreams come true, from play-by-play, color commentary, behind the scenes, disc jockeys, camera work, and everything you can think of. For more information, go to beonair.com or visit one of our campuses in Lombard or downtown Chicago. Inbound right in front of us here at the booth. Thorpe ends up with the ball up top. Hard bounce pass gets stolen away. Cyclones, Williams end up with it underneath. Fumbled it a little bit, and that gave the Trojans just enough time to recover and make the defensive play. They're going to get Radcliffe once again.
His third, team fifth.
You hear their third foul for Radcliffe.
Come on, get him! Get him!
Johnson leads the offense. Allen underneath to put the turnaround jumper up. Slides out the far side of the rim. Radcliffe bringing the ball up for the Cyclones. Little turnaround. DiMaggiorantis a little too early on his putback attempt. Trojans end up with the ball. Just picks the pocket there as Jordan Radcliffe. He's going to take it all the way, puts it in, and one. Radcliffe doing all the heavy lifting there himself. Picks the pocket of the Trojan, drives it all the way down, makes the layup, and draws the foul. 8th of the game on the Trojans.
Checking in for the Trojans, number 3,
Terrell checks back in for the Trojans, as Radcliffe is going to try and make this a single-digit game. Bouncing off the front of the rim and in. We've got ourselves a 9-point ball game. Trojans need to make something happen. They've been shut out here the last few minutes. Johnson stuck, just able to get the pass off in time. As Deere now heads it from the right wing, puts up the three-pointer. Rims out the back. Cyclones with the rebound. Radcliffe to DiMaggiorantis. The hard effort floater, unable to put it home though. Easy rebound for the Trojans. Terrell on the near right wing. Hands off to Johnson. Johnson able to make the move around the corner. And before that, they're going to call the block. Another foul on Radcliffe.
Radcliffe on the floor.
That moves Radcliffe up to 4 fouls.
Number 24, Jalen Wilson.
That's a hard thing to do. Radcliffe being a bit of an offensive catalyst for the Cyclones so far in this half. Johnson puts it back up for Terrell. Trojans will set their offense. Terrell looking for a lane. Thought he found one. Closed off quickly by DiMaggiorantis. Left his man open, but luckily Adrian Deere off his mark from 3. DiMaggiorantis over to Markowskis. He's fouled as he goes up, and he'll step to the line for 2.
The Trojans, number 0, Virgin Allen. his second team ninth. Behind goal line for the Cyclones, number 35.
Important here with
Koskis.
9:53 left. One more foul will put the Cyclones into the double bonus. No good for Markoskis on the first attempt. And same shot, same result. 0 for 2 goes Markoskis, giving up 2 important points as we reach the last quarter of this ball game with under 10 minutes remaining. Johnson finds a lane, goes all the way through. They're going to say he was fouled on the floor.
Fouls on the Cyclones, number 24.
There, foul on Jalen Williams. That'll be his fourth.
Team 7.
As you see a couple of the Cyclone starters finding themselves into foul trouble. First shot from Johnson moves this back up to a 10-point game. And now both teams evenly matched so far in this second half. It makes 18 points for both teams. As Durantis, that one rings in and out. Trying to make his move is Adrian Deere. Slips out of his hands though. The Cyclones take over.
Number 22, Joe Vucevic.
5 minutes. One.
To the Cyclones here, you have to start pushing the issue. You're down 11 points, just over 9 minutes to go. Next foul will put you into double digits and into the double bonus. They can't be afraid to push the issue here and try and draw a foul. Missed play on defense by Terrell leaves an easy layup for Jalen Williams. Trying to draw the charge was Nick Sims, but Dante Thorpe avoids the call. Quick little jumper. They're going to say that one went off Virgil Allen.
Cyclone ball.
Ball goes out to Williams. He sets up the offense. Sims moves to his right over to Durantis. Little stutter step move inside. That one off the backboard, no good. Deere comes all the way back in. They're going to call a blocking foul on the Cyclones.
Foul on the Cyclones, number 12. His fourth, team 8.
Time out.
That's Tommy Durantis. His fourth foul.
Timeout on the floor.
That now puts 3 of the Moraine Valley Community College Cyclones into foul trouble. 3 of them now with 4 fouls with just a touch over 8 minutes to go. We've still got an 11-point ball game so far. A couple things as now the Cyclones have called a timeout. And before we finish up this timeout, let's like to remind everyone you're listening to college basketball here on SportsTownChicago.com. Brett Gogol here with the Moraine Valley Community College Cyclones and the Triton College Trojans. As we're here at Triton College. First game of the regular season for both these teams. You can see the Trojans clicking on all cylinders despite missing their head coach tonight, Steve Christensen. The Cyclones having a little bit harder time getting things going on offense. And whether that's simply the defense of the Trojans or the installation of a new offensive system, only time will tell. As we now get our free throws from Adrian Deere. That one hits hard off the back of the rim. Jalen Williams over to Ruzovic. Ruzovic looking for room. Steps through, gets blocked. That's going to end up back at the top of the key, though, with the Cyclones. Down back underneath the Ruzovic. He's going to get fouled from behind from Virgil Allen.
Foul on the Trojans, number 0.
Good effort by Ruzovic to not give up on that play.
Team 10.
It'll be 2 shots anyways, but that does push the Cyclones into the double bonus.
For 2. Checking in for the Cyclones, number 11, Jordan Radcliffe.
So we get a couple of substitutions here.
Trojans, number 15, John Joyce.
Cyclones get the rebound back off that missed free throw. Coach Anthony Amarino calling the calls from the sidelines. And another foul drawn by the Cyclones. That one on Adrian Deere. That'll push Deere up to 4 fouls. There's a good rebound from earlier from Markoskas. Missed both of his last 2 free throw attempts.
Trojans, number 10, Craig Atkins.
And after missing both last time, Markoskas puts in both. Cyclones feigning a press, fall back as soon as the ball is inbounded. Trying to make a drive all the way is Thorpe. He puts out a shot, and that one falls. Coming back down the other way, almost losing it was Jason Rowland. Luckily, the rebound by Ruzovic. As Johnson, he's able to dribble in a little turnaround shot. Beautifully done. We're going to get a foul, another foul here on the Trojans.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 2 is 4th. Heading to the line, number 32, Luke Hook. 2 shots.
4th foul on Johnson. You got to wonder with 6:40 left here in the second half, some of these foul troubles are really starting to pile up for both teams. Rimming in, out, and then back in for Luke Hook. A little too much strength on that shot. Thorpe comes back the other way, a little behind the back dribble. Over to Johnson. Johnson down to the corner. Contested three-point shot. That one falls out. Sims comes the other way. He's going to take it himself. What a layup by Sims. Brought it down all the way down under his hip.
Sit down, Chase. Sit down, Joe. Back up. Back up, Joe.
That ball stolen away by Radcliffe. A little floater there from Hook off the backboard and in. A strong push here by the Cyclones. We've now got a two-possession game for the first time since the middle of the first half. Timeout taken by the Trojans. As you can see, the Cyclones starting to get a little bit of momentum here. As I noted earlier, it's important for both of these teams to get off to a good start. It'd be one thing for the Trojans as they've dominated these past couple of years. But with a relatively young team, you're looking at, on their official team roster, 8 freshmen on their team. Whereas compared to only 5 second-year players. So getting some of these freshmen the experience and getting them started the winning season can only pay dividends for next year. As for the Cyclones, give themselves a little bit of confidence in the start of the season as they adjust to the new offense from their new head coach in Anthony Amarino. So with 5:56 left to play, the Trojans will take over a 5-point lead, 78-73. Thorpe, who has been relatively quiet in the second half, takes it for the Trojans. Over to the left wing. Starting with the ball and getting blocked was Terrell. Thorpe with the three-point shot. Doesn't fall home. A strong rebound by Ruzovic in between two Trojans.
His third. Joe Ruzovic to the line. 2 shots.
And Ruzovic steps up with an opportunity to make this a one-possession game. I think Cook might have forgotten how many shots that they were getting there. As Ruzovic goes 1 for 2. David Terrell now the man up top for the Trojans. Atkins now waiting for the play. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Atkins contempt so far just to keep it up top. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. That causes a turnover.
Hey, elbow, elbow, elbow.
Radcliffe now calling the shots. Over to Ruzovic. That's going to get intercepted by Terrell. He's going to take it all the way back down. That one just falls out. He misses the finger roll layup. And the Cyclones are going to come back down. Sims with the shot from the elbow. Coaches for Moraine Valley seem to think that he was fouled. As now Thorpe gets the ball on the right wing. He's going to take his time and reset. He's telling everyone to push away. He wants to take this one himself. Which is exactly what he does. Just a little long on the layup. Put back just off as well by Crenshaw. Rowland over to Sims. Sims with a three-pointer, and we've got ourselves a one-point game. Sims pumped up about that one. With a one-point game, Thorpe's trying to take control here. He wants people to clear out again. He wants to drive the lane. Driving down with the putback, Allen. And that's exactly the response that the Trojans needed. Sims nearly losing the ball. And there it goes. Unable to fall on it. Trojans coming back the other way. That one just trickles along the back of the rim and stays out. I'm not sure Atkins believes that that one didn't go in.
The Cyclones number 11. His fifth. Team 9.
That one goes on Jordan Radcliffe.
That's the horn, so it'll be 15 seconds. He gets 15 seconds.
That fifth foul for Radcliffe will put Dima Gerontis back onto the court.
Tommy Demo Gerontis.
As Marcus Fry will take his spot at the stripe. Makes his first. Trojans vacating the free throw space, pretty much willing to give up the rebound as they don't want to allow any free quick points to the Cyclones.
Timeout.
As Coach Amarino calls another timeout for the Cyclones.
Full timeout.
Full 60-second timeout. 82-87 with about 3 1/4 left to play here in the second half. Strong push here by the Cyclones of late. After being down 11 points at halftime, they now find themselves down by 5, down by as little as 1, but they have not led since very early in this ball game. I'm Brett Gogol here on SportsTownChicago.com, bringing you this live NGCAA action between the Moraine Valley Community College Cyclones and the Triton College Trojans. Once again, big shout out, thank you to our director, Chris Hamilton, calling the shots, and Eric Willow White up top. He's the one handling the camera that you are visiting through. As you have to hope that using that full timeout, Coach Amarino is able to find some sort of plan to get some quick points. 3:19 on the game clock, plenty of time left. Both teams will be in the double bonus after the Cyclones' next foul. Williams nearly loses it. Ends up back in his hands. Johnson on defense. Buries the shoulder in. And then Jason Rowland was ready to go down to the baseline. And Williams throws it out of bounds as he thought that Rowland was going the other way. Now it looks like the Trojans certainly slowing down their offense these last couple of minutes, trying to nurse that 5-point lead. As Terrell goes through, dishes back out to Thorpe. Thorpe was trying to get it back out to Johnson. Allen got his hand on it. That caused the turnover. And a great defensive play by Craig Atkins. He's able to just tip it out of Dimodurantes' hands, and it goes off of Dimodurantes. And the Trojans get the ball back. Trojans once again playing a little bit slow up top. They're going to get Sims there for the push on Johnson.
Number 30. His first, team 10th.
Sims, one of the few Cyclones not in foul trouble so far in this game.
Johnson to the line for 2.
Johnson, one of those very important freshmen coming in for the Trojans that I mentioned earlier. 5'11" out of Lincolnshire. Attended Stevenson High School. And he's now over 10 points for the evening.
Gotta go. Open. Let's go get him. You know what we miss sometimes? Number 12.
Both go in for Johnson, as the lead now stretches to 7 for the Trojans. Cyclones wanting to push the pace here a little bit. Dimodurantes trying to drive the lane. He's going to be held there by Thorpe.
Foul the Trojans, number 24, his 4th.
And if you're the Cyclones, that's exactly what you need to do right now. Push the envelope, force the Trojans to make the safe defensive play without fouling. .159 remaining here in the ball game, as Dimodurantes drains both free throws to knock this down to a 5-point game. Terrell turns the ball over, ends up in the hands of Sims. That was Jason Rowland who stole it away. Trying to draw the charge was Terrell, but instead he's going to get charged for the block. And once again, that's going to send the Cyclones to the free throw line.
Number 13, Jason Rowland.
Rowland with an opportunity to make this a 1-point ball game.
Hey, solid 1. Let's go.
And he does just that. .144 left. Matt Johnson flying up the court. Hands off over to Terrell.
Control.
Sims with the defense on Johnson.
Control.
He's going to let him take his time up there. There's now 8 seconds on the shot clock. Johnson dribbles all the way around, and he's going to draw a foul. Johnson with the athletic play, pretty much going all the way around the circle.
Cutting the line for 2, Matt Johnson.
Able to draw the block on Sims. Couple of big free throws here for Matt Johnson, which is what it can come down to in this stretch. As I said, both teams in the double bonus. Free throw shooting is going to be imperative here for both teams not to pass up 3 points. Johnson making both. Ruzovic up top to Dimodurantes. Sims with another three-pointer, and that one goes in. Sims is one of the happiest people I've ever seen make a three-pointer. DiMaggiorantis tripped up there a little bit. Coach Amarino looking for the foul. Got 41 seconds remaining here in this game. They're going to let Matt Johnson take as much time off this clock as possible. 8 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Johnson gets trapped down to Allen. He's able to flip it out to the wing. Thorpe puts up a three, and that one rims out. With the ball now, 20 seconds left. Cyclones with an opportunity to tie this game. Not sure exactly the shot there that DiMaggiorantis was going for. He just tried to sling it up there.
Fouls on number 30 of the Cyclones. His third.
Not much time remaining here. 86-84. Matt Johnson with the biggest free throws on the night right now. He can push this to a two-possession game and almost out of reach for the Cyclones. First one goes in. Matt Johnson now with 15 points. He's had a big second half. And Johnson with a big 2 free throws.
Timeout, Cyclones.
And that's big for the Trojans.
Full timeout.
Last timeout for the Cyclones here, full timeout. So with 6.6 seconds remaining, the Cyclones have got to come up with 4 points to tie this game. Odds are they're going to have to come down. You don't have to make a three-pointer right away, but as soon as they get the ball inbounded after you make it, you're going to have to foul whichever Trojan has the ball. And if anything, I'd say try and keep Matt Johnson from getting that because he has been absolutely on fire. Hasn't missed any of his last few free throw attempts. Once again, Brett Gogol here on SportsTownChicago.com. For more information on how you can start your broadcasting career, check out the Illinois Media School. Be on TV, be on radio, beonair.com. Timeout ends here, and hopefully we're up here for a fun finish, folks.
It will stop.
And it's going to be Ruzovic passing the ball in. The Trojans are going to have a press on here, it looks like. Not a lot of time left. Williams has got to push this ball up. He's got to make something fast. Puts up that three off the front of the iron and out. That's going to end this ball game. Valiant effort by the Cyclones to make a comeback in that second half. However, the free throw shooting of Matt Johnson, along with the strong first half play of Deonta Terrell and Dante Thorpe, put the game away for the Trojans. The big story of this game, obviously the comeback of the Cyclones, down 11 points at halftime. We're down by as little as 1 with just a few seconds remaining in the game. However, they never led after 8 minutes into the game. So a good win for Coach Rex Parker with their head coach Steve Christensen out. A strong start to the season for the Trojans. However, for the Moraine Valley Community College Cyclones, there are some good takeaways from this game. Putting up 84 points on an opponent that is that good. Nothing to be frowning about. And a strong first showing from head coach Anthony Amarino. But that'll do it for us here on SportsTownChicago.com. Make sure to check out our next broadcast of Moraine Valley Community College basketball. That will be on Thursday, where it'll be Trinity College at Moraine Valley Community College. That'll be at 7 p.m. I'll be with you again. And for SportsTownChicago.com, for everyone else here, we hope you enjoyed the broadcast. I just want to say once again, thank you to everybody involved with the broadcast. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Thank you to Chris Hamilton, our director, for getting us set up, getting us on the air, getting us over these Broadways. And thank you to Eric Willowhite for doing some beautiful camera work, letting us be able to see the game from here as you get a nice little zoom in from us. We'll wave back to you. For SportsTownChicago.com and for the Illinois Media School, I'm Brett Gogol, and we'll see you on Thursday.